of course, I can't really show you here because the car's not running, but the Leaf will come with Nissan's ProPilot autonomous system, like level 2, almost level 3 autonomous system. And all you need to do is press this little button here that says Pilot. It's going to give you stop and go adaptive cruise control. It gives you lane centering. It gives you emergency braking. And I really like it because it's very gentle. It really keeps you in the center of the lane, like just super easy. It's one of the better autonomous systems that's out there. I mean, Volvo's great, Mercedes-Benz is great, Tesla, of course, is great. And it's really cool to be seeing a less expensive autonomous system be available. I mean, it's a $650 premium for the Leaf. That's really, really inexpensive, and it's really good. It really helps your commute, at least, I mean, it does for me. Now the Leaf only has a range of 150 miles. Now that is a lot, but when you compare it to the Chevy Bolt, which is over 200, and the new Model 3, again, a little bit down on miles, but it looks great, and it has the ProPilot, and it's pretty affordable. But one of the cool things that I would like to talk about is that crowd over there around the new cross motion concept. So this is really a design concept for Nissan, right? They're not planning on producing this. It's just a new way of looking at, I don't want to run into that tripod. It's a new way of looking at the Nissan design language. So you can see we've got these awesome suicide doors here. And then when you come in a little bit closer, you can see that there's kind of like a mix of old and new in here. There's a lot of old style Japanese styling elements, like this origami here on the seat. In the back on that C-pillar, I'm not sure if you can see it. The C-pillar looks like Mount Fuji. I know, it's crazy, but they think about these kinds of things, right? Can you see that in there? It's got the silhouette of Mount Fuji. And then check out these cool seat belts, right? Like they've really taken care to take a lot of old school Japanese elements and then infuse it. Oh, and speaking of the old school Japanese elements, like that's a wooden center console that's all joined together. There's no screws, there's no glue, it's just all joined together. And then we have all these new elements, a ton of screens in the front, the center console there with more screens. And then look at that, that's floating. It's floating. I don't know what it does, but it's floating. Where is, excuse me, can you tell me what this center floaty guy does?
It's reading my body temperature.
Yeah?
And it's adjusting the cabin temperature to suit what I need to be.
Okay, so I'm sitting here, and if it's reading me as being a little bit warm, actually I'm a little bit hot, but reading me as being a little overheated, then it will up the cabin, or the cooling of the cabin?
Yes.
And we're gonna see this in future Nissans?
Probably not. It's a concept car.
That's true, that's
true. And we
true.
were just having some fun.
No, it's awesome. I love it. It's great. And I also love the fact that in here, like there's a lot of little styling elements, like the pattern here on the seat is echoed in the carbon fiber that's on the outside. Like it's pretty darn cool.
Sure.
It's pretty darn cool. Now, this is nothing to do with powertrains. This is all about design. It's design only, okay? Now, the oldest crossovers from Nissan are the Rogue and the Murano. Will we see something like this X-Motion crossover design language come through? I mean, hopefully, maybe in a couple years, right? Yeah, come on, Nissan, come on. Let's take a spin around so we can see the whole thing.
So what we're talking about is like old school Japanese methods with the timber and the intricacies.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm gonna go over there pretty soon and like make my own little old school Japanese craft. So we have seen the IMX concept in Tokyo and in and at CES. This is a completely different thing. It's really made more for outdoor people. We've got a very aggressive grille, aggressive fender flares, something that they're looking for more for the outdoor folks. Anyway, that's all I've got time for here at the Nissan stand. Thanks so much, and check out all our coverage.